Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter in SPCC, chapter number 4. Chapter 4, Memorandum of Association. Memorandum of Association. In first para, short introduction is given. Each and every type of company is required to be compulsorily registered under the Provision of Companies Act 2013. We have already done about company that any institution which is registered under Companies Act 2013 or any other former act is called company. And every company at the time of registration, the company has to present, company has to submit, company has to prepare and register various documents, and among all those documents, one important, the most important document is Memorandum of Association. Besides this, Article of Association is also required to be prepared, submit and register with Registrar of Companies. The two main documents are Memorandum of Association and Article of Association. So every company is required to present and register MOA and AOA. Now, definition of or meaning of Memorandum of Association. Memorandum of Association is a document which is a fundamental and important document for every company. It is such a basic document of company based upon which the area of operation, external affairs of the company in relation to outsiders are determined. It is a kind of document which defines, which specifies how to do the work, which rules and regulation is to be followed, and what is the relation of company with outsiders. Such means, in short, Memorandum of Association defines the internal as well as external rules and regulation regarding the company. Memorandum of Association presents the constitution of company. We all know what is Constitution of India. All rules and regulations means how to govern the country, how to run the country. Each and every provision, each and every rules is mentioned in the Constitution of India. Similarly, in Constitution of Company, or we can say that Constitution of Company is Memorandum of Association, in which Memorandum of Association presents the Constitution of Company wherein name of the company, capital, liability, objects, etc. are determined. Means everything, all factors related with companies are mentioned in the main document. That document is called Memorandum of Association. Now, meaning Memorandum of Association is a fundamental document, means basic document of company which determines the area of working of company. Definition is Memorandum of Association is a basic document which defines or clarifies the working area of the company, clarifies the working area of the company. Besides this, the objective of memorandum is to provide information about the objectives of the company to the shareholder, creditors and all the persons having a relation with the company. Shareholders, creditors and all other persons are called stakeholders. So in short, we can write stakeholders. Means Memorandum of Association. Second point regarding MOA. Memorandum of Association defines objectives of the company, defines objective of the company to the various stakeholders. In one word, stakeholder, otherwise shareholders, creditors, employees, investors, government, they are all stakeholders. So they are clarifying the objectives of the company before all stakeholders like shareholder, creditors, means all rules and regulation. What is the purpose of company? Why company is established? How company will operate all their activities? What is the relation of company with the internal, means internal stakeholders as well as outsiders or external stakeholders? Everything is mentioned in the memorandum of association. Next, thus memorandum of association is very important document which indicates an established company having a specific name, situated in a particular state, having fixed share capital with a definite fixed liability of its members and a specific objective. Everything, all important factors like what is the name of the company, which is the registered office, where is the registered office, how many branches are there, what is the objective of the company, what is the total capital of the company invested by different shareholders, what is the liability of the company, each and everything is mentioned in the memorandum of association. It indicates establishment of companies by the signatories. Third point, important point regarding MOA. It indicates establishment of the company by signatories. By signature. What does it mean? It indicates establishment of the company by signatories. When company is established, in order to incorporate, in order to start the operation of the company, working pattern of the company, before starting they need to prepare memorandum of association. Then once memorandum of association is prepared, then all important persons, means all important persons who occupy the highest position, they need to sign memorandum of association. By putting signature in that memorandum of association, they are accepting that whatever is mentioned in the MOA, it is true and acceptable to all. That's why every person who occupies important position in the company, they need to put their signatures in memorandum of association. And by putting signature in memorandum of association, these persons are also known as members. After putting signature, they become member of the company. Three important points regarding MOA. It is a basic or important document which defines or clarifies the working area of the company. Second, MOA defines all objectives of the company to various stakeholders, either internal or external stakeholders. Third point, it indicates establishment of the company by the signatories. Means all those individuals, including promoter, company secretary, chartered accountant, bankers, underwriters, then solicitors, all board of directors, all important persons who occupy the highest position, they need to put signature in MOA. This is all about meaning of memorandum of association. Definition. The Companies Act 2013 defines, now according to Companies Act 2013, memorandum of association of a company as originally framed or as altered from time to time in pursuance of any previous company law or the present act. Means the company which is established under Companies Act 2013 or any other formal act, means Companies Act 1956, then they need to mention all the rules and regulations according to the time, according to the situation, according to the condition. Once again, it defines, Companies Act 2013 defines memorandum as a memorandum of association of company as originally framed, or sometimes we need to change our rules and regulation in memorandum of association. Changing rules and regulation is called amendments. So sometimes we are following the same rules and regulation which are mentioned in the memorandum of association at the time of establishment, or sometimes we need to change our some rules and regulation in the memorandum of association according to changing in time. That's why it is written here once again. Memorandum of association of company as originally framed. Here originally framed means we have not changed any rules and regulations till now. Or as altered means sometimes we need to change some rules and regulations. So according to time and situation, we need to bring some changes in memorandum of association, but we have to follow all the rules and regulations, all the provisions which are mentioned in the memorandum of association. Whatever powers are given to different important persons, means A and B, then they need to follow those powers. They can use only that power, they cannot go beyond that power, that responsibilities. So whatever is mentioned in the MOA, every individual has to follow those rules and regulations. And next definition, as stated by Lord Keynes, memorandum of association is a constitution of company. Another important point, memorandum of association is a constitution of company. Constitution of company and such a document which shows the limitation of officer of company established under law. Means this document act as a guidance to each and every individual, for each and every officer, how to exercise their power, how to perform their responsibilities. This MOA, this important document becomes a guidance for the employees, for the persons who occupy important position. So it is a constitution of company, and such a document which shows or which clarifies, which shows the limitations. Here limitations means MOA makes a boundary within which every individual has to work. Means they cannot go beyond that boundary. That is the meaning of limitation. MOA is a constitution of company and such a document which shows the limitation of the officers of the company established under law. Established under law. These are all important sentence or important points regarding memorandum of association. Now next topic is characteristics of MOA. So till here we have completed the meaning of association. Memorandum of association is a basic important document of the company. Memorandum of association is the constitution of the company. Memorandum of association is such a document which act as a guidance for the employees, for the officers of the company. Means memorandum of association makes a boundary within which every individual has to do their work, has to perform their work. Memorandum of association contains all the important factors related to the company, like name of the company, capital of the company, objective of the company, limitations of the company. Everything is mentioned in memorandum of association. Memorandum of association is such a document which clarifies the relation of company with internal stakeholders or internal management as well as outsiders, as well as with the outsiders, means external stakeholders. So it clarifies the relation. It clarifies the relation between the internal stakeholders and external stakeholders. It also defines objective of the company. It also clarifies the working area of the company. And in memorandum of association, at the time of establishment of company, all persons who occupies important position, including promoter, has to put their signature. By putting their signature, they are accepting that whatever is mentioned in the memorandum of association regarding the affairs of the company, it is true and acceptable to all, and they are bound to follow all the rules and regulations or provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and any other guidelines issued by SEBI, RBI. Such type of acceptance they have to accept by putting their signature in MOA. Now next topic is characteristics of Memorandum of Association. Whatever we have discussed so far regarding Memorandum of Association, out of those discussion, out of those points, you can take out separate points and it becomes characteristics of company. Like first point, this is all about characteristics of Memorandum of Association. Memorandum of Association. So here first point is, it is basic fundamental document of the company. We have already done. It is basic fundamental document of the company. Second feature of MOA, it defines the objective of the company. We have already done in meaning. It defines the objective of the company. Third point, it is useful for all parties, means all types of stakeholders, either internal or external stakeholders. Third, it is useful for all stakeholders or parties. Fourth, it provides the information about the existence of the company and its registered office. Fourth point. It provides the information about the existence of the company and its registered office. So it provides information, means here in Memorandum of Association, it is a very thick document of the company which includes almost all rules and regulations. It contains duties, responsibilities, capabilities, qualification, everything is mentioned about each and every position in Memorandum of Association. What are the terms and conditions for the appointment of company secretary? I am taking one example, company secretary. Then what should be the qualification, in which condition company secretary can be terminated, what are their responsibilities, what are their duties, each and every functions, powers, limitations, advantage, disadvantage, everything is mentioned in Memorandum of Association regarding each and every individual. Means overall or in aggregate, Memorandum of Association clarifies the working area of each and every individual and overall of the whole company. So it provides information about the existence of company, under which act it is established, and second, where is the registered office, means address of the registered office is also mentioned in the Memorandum of Association. Fifth point, it is very difficult to make changes in the MOA. It is very difficult to make changes in MOA. Why it is very difficult to bring changes in MOA? Because when company is established, what are the objectives of the company? What are the rules and regulations of the company? According to that, whatever rule, whatever regulation, whatever provisions, whatever act enacted by government, RBI, SEBI, company law board, according to that, company has to run their business. According to that, they are preparing memorandum of association, and on the basis of memorandum of association, they are designing, they are framing their working style, how to do the work, how to perform all the work. According to memorandum of association, they are making the structure, they are making the design, they are framing the working style of the company. Then if that's why, because whole structure is based on memorandum of association, that's why it is very difficult to bring changes in MOA. Because if they want to bring changes in MOA, then they also need to bring the changes in the whole working structure of the company. That's why it is said that it is very difficult to bring changes in MOA. By bringing changes in MOA, they also need to bring changes in their working style, in their whole organizational structure. That's why once again it is very difficult to bring changes in MOA. But it does not mean that we cannot bring changes in MOA. If there is requirement to bring changes, then required to bring amendments in the MOA, then every company has to bring changes in MOA. And sixth, last point, it is considered as the constitution of the company. Means memorandum of association is considered as the constitution of the company. So these are the features, characteristics of memorandum of association. It is basic fundamental document of the company. It defines the objective of the company. It is useful for all stakeholders. It provides information about the existence of the company and its registered office. It is very difficult to bring amendments or changes in the memorandum of association. And last, memorandum of association is considered as constitution of the company. Now, next topic. On page number 97, clauses of, before that, importance of memorandum of association is deleted from the course. Importance of memorandum of association is deleted. And above that, types of company, only you have to read. Company limited by shares, these are the different types of companies. Company limited by shares, company limited by guarantee and not having share capital. Company, one more question. Mention the different types of companies. What are the different types of companies? No need to learn the tables on the types of company. What are the different types of company? One is company limited by shares. Second, company limited by guarantee. Company limited by shares means here company can raise funds, company can arrange money by issuing shares. Company limited by guarantee. Here company cannot issue shares, but they can take promise from the investors that they are ready to pay a certain amount into their company. That is called guarantee. So company limited by guarantee and not having share capital means such companies cannot issue shares. They can only arrange money, lump sum amount from different investors, and these investors are giving guarantee to pay a certain amount to the company. Such type of company is called company limited by guarantee but not having share capital. Third one is company limited by guarantee and having a share capital. Both. Either company can arrange money from the investors without issuing shares, or sometimes if requires then they can issue shares also in order to raise funds. Fourth one is unlimited liability company and not having share capital means company which do not have share capital means company which cannot raise funds, arrange money by issuing share, and their liability is also unlimited. Unlimited liability you all know. And last, unlimited liability company and having share capital. One is not having share capital, one is having share capital. These are the types of companies. Now, clauses of memorandum of association means what are the rules and regulations are mentioned in the memorandum of association under different heads. These are called clauses of memorandum of association. Clauses of MOA. Now clauses are first, total there are 6 clauses. First of all, try to learn one more question. How many clauses are there? 6. 6 clauses are there. Clauses means all rules and regulations, all provisions, all internal rules and regulations as well as external rules and regulations are classified into different headings, different categories. These categories, these headings are called clauses of memorandum of association, and total all rules and regulations are classified under 6 headings, 6 clauses. So total there are 6 clauses of memorandum of association. First one is name clause. Name clause. This is the first one. Second, registered office clause. Registered office clause. Third one is object clause. Fourth, liability clause. Liability clause. Fifth one is capital clause. And last one is subscription clause. Now, what is mentioned in these all these different clauses we will discuss later on, but right now total there are 6 clauses of memorandum of association. One is name clause, registered office clause, then object clause, liability clause, capital clause and subscription clause.